Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors. My name's Tom Novak. By the time this video uploads, it will be 4/17/21. Right now it's Friday evening, but it's 39 degrees Fahrenheit, 4 degrees Celsius. I'm going to show you a few of my winter survivors. I got a Hue, a Willow, a white flowering Dogwood, a giant Sequoia, and a dawn Redwood. What I can do is put some top dressing on them, on some of them that need it, and you can use sand or gravel or whatever your favorite topping would be. My mix is 1 part worm castings, 1 part peat moss, 7 parts sand. So here is my Hue. Even the goldfish survived that I glued on there, and the ladybug, so pretty good. And it doesn't need no top dressing. It looks pretty good. What I do in the winter time, before winter sets in the fall, I put them in a milk crate with soil up to here, and this way here it keeps it from the roots from getting frozen, and I put it in a shelter location. Now here's a willow tree. You can see it needs a little dressing. I cut the top off and put some lipstick on it today. So what I'm going to do is take some of my sand mixture, and all I'm going to do is just put a little bit on the top, just to give it a little top dressing. Just for now. Put a stone in there. Something just to dress it up. That's all you gotta do. Just dress them up and you'll be good. And then I'm gonna put it out in full sun tomorrow. Okay, just a little bit more in the corner here. And that's good. Wet it down a little bit, wash off the rock. And there you have it. Dressed up nice. Now here is my white flowering dogwood. You can see how it looks. It's just starting to leaf out. I'm going to take some of this topsoil off that was covering it. Just like that. I evidently had it mounded too high. See, when you mound them too high, your roots start to come out, especially when you have to protect them for the winter time. So I have to be careful not to get the soil on the top. So all I'm going to do, I don't need no top dressing on this, but I'm going to take my shears, dip it, and then just, you can see the roots. When you put too much soil on the top, the roots are starting to come to the top. So all you do is clip them off. Just like that. And rinse your scissors off in peroxide. Put it down. You don't even need a put a rock over the roots. That way there it'll force them to go back in. There's a couple more sticking up. So all you do is cut them off. But that's what you got to watch when you put them, when you bury them for the winter time. You don't want to get them too deep so the soil goes on top. So okay, that's it for the flowering dogwood. Now we'll go with the giant Sequoia. This is the giant Sequoia, and you can see even the little birds that I got on the stone survived the winter that I glued on. So the only thing that wore off was the tag, so I can read it just a little bit. All I gotta do is remark it again. But all I'll do is clean off the top a little bit. Now I'm not going to prune this as yet because they're just coming out of the shaded location. All I'm doing is taking the dirt off, the bird seed, whatever the birds threw on here. And then I can put a little rock here. Or no, we can put our bird here. And put this rock back there. Or we can get a piece of slate. Maybe that would even be better. There we go. Just something different there. We can put our bird over here with the willow for now until this thing settles down, because I think the rocks would satisfy this tree a little bit better than the little bird. And now we're going to put the bird back here, sitting in the distance. What you gonna do? So we'll just throw a little bit of our top dressing on it. Don't be afraid to use your hands. Get your hands dirty. There you go. See that? Don't be afraid to get dirty. Just get your stuff in there, work it in there, good, fire it in. There you go. Look how nice you got it. This tree needs a good trimming, but I'm not going to do it yet because I got to pull a lot of other trees out. And that's about it. Put it down. I think the rocks give this tree a little bit more class. And this survived the winter outside. That's pretty good. I haven't chosen the front as of yet, but for now, I'm going to take this part here as the front. And there you have it. Nice little, quaint little landscape. Now, we have my Dawn Redwood. The tag shows you when I planted it, May 15th of 20. And look how it's budding out, real nice. So all we're going to do is clean it up. And all these were in a sheltered location. The moss still looks good. This is a dragon stone. We can put it probably on this side. Let's try that. And all we're going to do is put our top coating on there to make it look good. And it should be good. There we go. All you gotta do is tap it down, make it, dress it up real good. Bring it out on, I'll bring it on my little bench outside where it can get some nice sunlight. Read right up the tags. Now you can see how marker wears off. So I'm going to use a pencil this time because I've heard and learned about it from Mike Groody from Mike's Backyard Nursery, and he says pencil works better on your tags. It lasts longer than a marker, so I'm going to try it out. There we go. Rinse it in a little bit. And there you have it. A nice little landscape. And it's ready to be put outside. Don't worry about the perlite sticking out. We're just going to throw a little more sand on there, that's all. So all you got to do is just cover it up. And with my luck, the birds will dig it back up anyway. Or the squirrels. So it's an endless battle, but it's a battle well worth it. So you get your hands dirty. I still got the moss. Now we'll put it in the corner here, see if it takes. Weeds and all. You can always pick them out later. So that's it for today. They survive. All you got to do is put them in something where you can dig a hole, put them in the ground, or if you got no place, you're in an apartment, put them where it's cold, you know, like a porch or a hallway or something, or a basement where it stays cool. This way here they got a nice dormant period. So being Saturday, take a walk, relax, have a cup of tea, and watch an old movie, something from the 50s or the 40s, whatever your pleasure is. So my name's Tom Novak, and thank you for coming to Grow and Clip Bonsai for Seniors.